Hey, this is Pastor Justin, pastor of New Covenant Church here in Owensboro. I want to take just a moment and talk to you about life. You know, there are three things that we all need to know about life. Number one, life consists of two components. The first part is the natural life. That's where we're at now. That's the world we live in. That's the body we live in. This is the natural life. And the second component is the spiritual life. Some people call it the afterlife, but it's the spiritual life. And then when we leave the walks of this life, then we begin our spiritual life. And so we're going to spend eternity somewhere. The second thing we need to know about life is this. What we do now in the natural determines where we go in the spiritual. See, if we live our lives for ourselves, if we live our lives for the flesh, if we live for the world, then we're going to have to face the consequence of those decisions when we die. But if we live our lives for Jesus Christ and we serve Him and we follow Him and we're faithful and we overcome and we live right, then we receive the blessing of eternal life. So, the third thing we need to understand is that life is very short-lived. We can leave the walks of this life at any moment. We don't have any control over that. Nobody's going to make it up through the other side. We're all going to leave the walks of this life. So knowing that life is short, it's over in James, I believe it's James chapter 4, verses 13 to 17, I believe. He talks about your life is a vapor. It's here for a short time and then it vanishes away. So my point is this. Since we know there's two lives, the natural and the spiritual, and since we know that what we do now determines where we go later, and since we also know that our life could be over at any moment, don't it make good sense to just serve the Lord now? Friends, I pray that God calls you. I pray you answer that call. And I pray that you'll completely turn your whole life over to Jesus Christ. This is Pastor Justin. We love you. God bless you.